Hi, I'm Brett from Justice Through Music, and we're here with Skip Hansen from Sabertech, getting ready to put the blade on two Justice Through Music vehicles. This is what it looks like, and it attaches to the end of the exhaust pipe. So I'll let Skip take it from here.
We put this on the end of the tailpipe of the car. It helps decrease greenhouse gases, gaseous emissions, and it captures particulate matter. And it also saves you money on fuel by giving you a better fuel economy to make the engine run more efficient. It's been tested at two different California Air Resource Board certified laboratories to state that it does work, and it passes what they call a 511 protocol, which is the most stringent test of any aftermarket product that the federal government mandates. It attaches real simply. It goes on the end of the tailpipe. It has a replaceable cartridge. We have a polymer Nomex fabric and a bunch of non-precious metal on the inside. The cartridges last between 5 and 10,000 miles. The fact of the matter is, if you were to put this on your car, the emissions reduction of hydrocarbons is roughly 57%. So if you had a two-car household and you put this on both your vehicles, it would be equivalent to taking one of your cars off the road.
You know, a lot of people, when they hear about this product, increasing gas mileage, they think, oh, this is another, snake oil salesman, this is BS.
Out of 110 products tested in roughly the last 14 years to have claims of fuel efficiency, decrease emissions, this is the only product that tests positive in the laboratory that we tested it at to actually show an increased fuel economy and decrease emissions. People always say, how does it work? Well, it works a few different ways. We can tune the exhaust to give us better horsepower and and make the car go faster. Basically, when we put the blade on your tailpipe, it's going to detune a little and make it more efficient. This is definitely an environmental technology. This is for air pollution solution here, but I want to stress that fact. The fact that we do get a little side benefit of a fuel mileage helps pay for it by far. It's probably the only thing that you can buy for your car that actually pays for itself. I've had people tell me they get 8 more miles per gallon.
Here's the difference in the cartridges. This one's after 5,000 miles roughly. This is a new cartridge, and you can see the type of particulate matter that has been taken out of the environment because of this filter. Let's go ahead and move inside and
install a few of these, sure.
Yeah.
The blade works on pretty much any 1 7/8, 2-inch pipe. Actually, up to 2 1/4 can be reduced down to 2-inch with the blade fits nice and snug on. A 2 1/2-inch pipe, 3-inch pipe will require a special Y adapter to split it into 2 blades to make two 2-inch outlets. But this little Kia Sedona's got a 2 1/8-inch pipe, so we're going to install a little reducer here. But I'm going to trim this pipe back just a little bit so that the blade doesn't hang down too low. We're actually going to pull the fabric up just a little bit. This is called the inner diaphragm outer cartridge. We're going to pull it up a little bit. It's very important that when you install the blade, the U-bolt on the clamp that's clamping it to the pipe, this inner diaphragm is underneath there for fabric, and that when we slide it on, that this fabric doesn't bunch up and get all jammed inside. 2 1/2, 3 links on the bottom. The blade, the end of the tailpipe is right here. It's able to breathe through here. Under normal acceleration, we're going to get exhaust come out of here, here. Under really hard acceleration, it's actually going to escape in between the two fabrics, and that's what allows it, quite the innovative design, to have a type of pressure valve without creating any pressure whatsoever to regulate what's going on. Now you can only get them online. Very shortly, we're going to have a bunch of these Midases, I believe, selling this product. We do have a bunch of people in Dallas, some in Houston, Massachusetts. We're actually signing up 100 chain store of Easy Lube in California. One of the ways they measure an engine's efficiency is by volumetric efficiency, the engine's ability to ingest a clean charge of air and fuel to its theoretical maximum. I've tested lots and lots of them, 35, 40, 50, maybe 60% at the very most, to 100% its theoretical maximum, stating that, okay, now it's running efficient, it's doing its best job. When you put the blade on the tailpipe, it compresses the exhaust probe. Let's back up a second. So, we got the big air pump. Air comes in here, air goes out there. There's a phenomenon called backsliding on the exhaust valve. It's real common in the practice. You can read it online, Automotive Society of Engineers. 2 waves comes out. First one's energy, second one's gas. 1,500 feet a second on the energy wave, 300 feet a second on the gas wave. Anytime the energy wave hits a thermal change, bend in pipe, or restriction, it does a reversion wave. And this is what causes the pumping loss. Pushes back at the engine, and if that exhaust valve isn't open to close, some of the exhaust gas gets pushed back into the combustion chamber. So now I got this old dirty exhaust gas in there, it's not going to ignite again, and I want to get this clean charge in there, I can't. Hence the word pumping loss, backsliding on the exhaust valve. Efficiency goes down, gas mileage goes down, emissions go up.
Of course.
When you put this guy on, it works like a vacuum. When it compresses that exhaust profile, it works like a vacuum, and it actually does
Like a
what they
check
call
valve for the wave, maybe?
Not exactly.
No?
Not in a sense, but not exactly. It compresses the profile, and it does what they call positive scavenging. It pulls the exhaust gas out more efficiently. So now I get a nice clean charge in there. When the volumetric efficiency goes up, the fuel mileage goes up, the emissions goes down as the volumetric efficiency goes up. Pretty simple.
Sound any different?
This one here is going to be quick. Nice, easy 4-cylinder installation. Beautiful.
And it's like just black.
Billy O'Brien, the CEO of this company, had this product, and he gave it to Tom O'Brien, his brother, who contacted me, is my brother-in-law. I have 29 years in the automotive industry. I'm L1 certified, emissions repair specialist, engine performance. And he said, Skip, what do you think? I said, well, I took a look at it just like this. I'm like, I think it's bullshit. I'm like, I don't think it's going to work at all. He says, I can't understand how this is going to give your car better fuel mileage. I wanted to know why it gave the car better fuel mileage. I put it before this gentleman by the name of Albert Asium, who has a doctorate in environmental engineering. And he looked at the website and he said, this is an unbelievable concept, Skip. He called it a passive serviceable catalyst. Although it has no precious metals in it, this is how he defined it. I asked him, why is it giving the car better fuel mileage? He said to me, my theory is you're lighting the catalytic converter off quicker and you're saving fuel that way. And he told me how to test it. Hence, I proceeded to test it on the Camry. I did a battery of tests on it and came to the conclusion that he was 100% right, that the catalytic converter reached light off 90 seconds faster. So I took it to AC Delco trainer, a gentleman from Standard Motor Products, and he said to me, Skip, you're decreasing pumping loss. Really common sense if you think about it. You're going to take and just put a filter on your tailpipe. Sounds too easy, you know, it's too simple, but that's all it is. We just put a filter, catches all the particulate matter, it lowers gaseous emissions across the board and gives you better fuel economy. The only product you can put on your car that actually helps pay for itself and make the planet a better place to live.